This video comes to you from Gongaii Games, your source for Star Wars Destiny singles, sealed product, and tons of other great games. Check them out at gongaii.com. Use discount code COMMANDO10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Hello everyone and welcome to Dice Commando, here from Gongaii Games for the final round of our standard tournament today. On our left we have Story, who we've seen 2 weeks in a row here at the final table playing droids. On our right we have Mike. He's playing what I'm doubling the Gambler's deck. He's playing Elite Maul, single die Watto with Retribution. That's definitely the way to go with Maul, I've decided. Alright, we're going to do our roll-off. Of course, it's Theed on the 5-die droid, and we're playing the Fighting Pit on Mike's side. Mike will win the roll-off, which is a little surprising with the 5-die, but we'll be playing on the Fighting Pit. 2 shields will come down. 1 goes on Chopper, 1 goes on R2. And let's get started. Alright, so it looks like Watto's going to come in first. Mike hoping for the 2 disrupt. Does not get it. He'll just have to console himself with an additional $1 to maybe drop some 3-drops on Maul. That is not really the way Mike plays this deck, though. Alright, so there's a Chopper power action to play out with Droid Mod from your hand at -1. For 0, of course, with the grappling arm, which puts 6 dice on the table real quick for free, which is pretty gross. Alright, droid stay out. He'll bring in everybody. Mike's gonna lose his money. I'm a little surprised he didn't spend it. Alright, so we'll get the R2 trigger, which is flip a die to any side, spotting 3PO, and then the 3PO trigger, which is resolve a die at +1. So yep, there's the 2 disrupt. Mike's left with $1. He does still have the Watto power action on his side, which of course is power action, spend 1 resource, re-roll a die, call a symbol, and if it rolls that symbol, gain $2. But then Mike rolls in like that, and hey, you know, that works. Mike will definitely re-roll that 1. That's why I like to call this the Gambler's deck. Mike likes to go for big. Story's dropping a re-roll, leaves the damage in the table. Holy moly! Let's see if Mike can get out of this one. Alright, there's a Fighting Pit, so reroll the 2, and then he gets to choose which die first. What's going on? Sorry, you have to reroll, man. Alright, gets a blank. Alright, so Maul's taking 0, and then Maul reroll gets the 1. So Chopper takes 1, takes the shield off. Mike does get the $1, so I mean, I'm pretty sure Maul's going to take 6 here, right? Alright, Maul takes the 6, 7 health remaining, till pretty much GG. It's not a good spot to be in with droids. Story's playing a bunch of action cheats, I would assume. The Gen Con list was just published the day I'm recording this from the Destiny Council boys. They were playing 7 action cheats. Alright, so the water power action, Mike will pay 1. Yep, there you go. You got to pay the 1, and then re-roll a die, choose a symbol, hit, so Mike will gain 2. Man, I tell you what, this game's pretty easy when you just roll 3s. Alright, there's an automated defense. Removes 1, and then 1, or removes the 3, but then the 1, as per Retribution, goes into Chopper. Oh, and then he forsakens it with the 1. That's rough. Takes $1 on Story's side. Man, Story plays fast. Alright, there's a power action. Despite being what it is, well, I mean, yeah, who needs to roll when you're, or I mean, who needs cards when you roll like that? Alright, so that'll do it. I think we can safely say both these guys rolling pretty hot. And yep, and then Mike's favorite card of all time, Actor Cruelty. Deal 1 damage to each of an opponent's damage characters. And then if there are dead characters, which there are not, you deal or make them discard equal to number of damage characters. And then he truces, gets 1, both take 1 with ambush. And then he'll pass. Alright, so Mike will go in with 4. Story goes in with 5. The droids can make all the money they want anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter how much they have. But Story will go to start it. If he has another action cheat, Mike could be in trouble here. So do note that, of course, that pile there on the right, even though you can't really tell because kind of looks like in line with the characters is his discard pile. Right, so there's a power action for Chopper to drop another grappling arm for 0. Not like Story's worried about money at this point, but here comes Maul. Another alt art Maul. Love it. Oh man, Mike. Wow. Makes it tough to even win a power action at that point. So you can drop R2 here and take R2 off the table. I think that's what he does. I think I screw the power action. Just go for R2. Turn off the 3PO ability. Yep. Nicely done. And it was the right play. You just took 2 dice off the table, 2 damage dice off the table nonetheless, and then you turned off the R2 or the 3PO ability. I mean, he can still use it, but he has to pay $1. Right? There's Droid's Day Out, but it's not going to get him what he was possibly going to get before. I rolled in okay, not great. He does still get the 3PO ability. Right? Yep, pays, goes to 3. So Maul only has 4 health remaining. If he can drop the 4 and leave Watto on his own, potentially in deep trouble. Alright, I take that back. A fully healthy Watto with a pulse cannon on him with this little health remaining is rough. Alright, one more into Maul, now at 10, 3 health remaining, but Watto with that big old gun coming in. If Story can control the gun though, he can be in good shape. Do remember that the pulse cannon has 4 damage size as well, so it actually works really, really well with the Watto power action. Alright, drop to reroll, and we've got damage. Alright, motive for... does not get it, was likely melee. Oh, I think Story should have disrupted. Alright, he has another chance. Yeah, Story should have disrupted there and prevented the power actions. Yep. So now Mike's going to be able to get 2, exactly, and then now he'll be able to be set up for the pulse cannon power action as well. Story absolutely should have disrupted there. Looks like he's thinking about fighting pitting. That's a rough call on Watto. Watto has the 3 2s. Alright, so yep, that's what he's going to do. So dealing a 2. Now he has to pick a guy. Probably picks Chopper because he has less. Yep, gets the 1. So Watto takes 1. Chopper takes 2. I think Story's in deep dog doo here. See, Mike's going to power action the pulse cannon. Absolutely has $2, so. Yep. So he'll deal 2 to Chopper. Is now at 6, 2 health remaining. Gets a disrupt, which he has to take, and then roll in again, and then the 3. Yeah, he does. I was thinking he might go for 3PO just to maximize damage, but he just dropped Chopper and got the dice off the table, and that was the right move. Yep, so Story cannot do any damage with what he has left on the table, so Maul's making it to the next round at least. Story's in deep bantha poodoo. Right, Mike's dropping a reroll. It's a 2 disrupt again, takes some money. Story had claimed evidently in that exchange. And this is likely the last round here. I don't see how Mike doesn't just drop him here, but Story gets first strike, so do you remember the 3PO ability? He can still resolve a die at +1 if he pays 1 for it, so he can do 3. So he can drop them all if he rolls the 2, which he does not. So now Mike's got it. I'm sure he rolls in Maul here just in case he loses them. Nope, he's just... Yep, Maul. Woof. Oh my goodness, Mike. Alright, 1 for the riot shield. Still alive, still kicking. So, do you remember the Maul power action does require that you deal the damage to 2 characters? So Mike will not, of course, be doing that. So, of course, one gets resolved by the riot or taken by the riot shield. The other gets taken by health. Focus in a shield on the re-roll. I'm sure here comes Watto for some pulse cannon action. Only needs 2 more damage. With the Watto power action effectively being another re-roll here, Story's in trouble. Especially because we can see Story's hand and he doesn't have any removal. So, alright, there's enough to kill and there's no removal. He does have an off the sensors, which, yep, so that'll actually allow him to resolve a die at +1. So, he puts 2 shields on 3PO. So, I mean, it could potentially keep him alive, but yeah, Mike's looking at it and is like, yeah, that's not how that card's used. Wait a minute, that's the card that's supposed to let you roll in 2 guys. Alright, so power action pulse cannon, so 2 takes off the shields, rolls a 1 disrupt. Alright, can he do it? Can he do it? Alright, there it is. That's the 2. Alright, that'll take care of it. Alright, so Gamblers takes down the droids tonight. Nicely done, gentlemen. Nicely won, Mike. If you like what we're doing here on the Dice Commando channel, please show your support with a like and a subscribe. Please remember to keep all comments civil and constructive and to help us continue to grow this amazing community. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.
Hey, this is Alex repping Dice Commando. Make sure to like and subscribe the video here for the Awakenings draft. I just started in Spirit of Rebellion, so I never got a chance to experience the Awakening stuff, so I'm really excited for that.
Awesome.